Once upon a time, a sage named Narada performed a rigorous penance in a gorgeous Himalayan cave for an extended period. As Narada's penance progressed, Indra, the king of gods, grew increasingly restless and anxious. He feared that Narada might claim his throne once he finished his penance. Therefore, Indra decided to sabotage Narada's penance. He summoned Kamdeva, the god of love, and instructed him to ruin Narada's penance. Without delay, Kamdeva used all his powers in the entire vicinity of Narada's cave. Spring also arrived in her full glory, using all her diverse means to influence Narada's mind. However, despite their relentless efforts, both Kamdeva and Spring failed to instill any passion or desire in the sage's heart. Their efforts proved futile. It is said that Lord Shiva's severe penance in that very location had burnt Kamdeva to ashes, making the entire region immune to his influence. Witnessing Kamdeva's failure, Indra himself appeared before Narada and congratulated him on his impressive victory. Narada was filled with pride, considering himself the conqueror of Kamdeva. Narada, intoxicated by his illusory power, failed to see the truth. He was filled with pride and reached Mount Kailasha, where he recounted his supposed victory over Cupid to Lord Shiva. However, Lord Shiva cautioned Narada against boasting about his accomplishments. But Narada ignored his advice. He then went to Brahma and bragged about his conquest of Cupid. He repeated the same story in Vishnuluka. Although Lord Vishnu knew the truth, he still praised Narada for his knowledge and detachment. Narada was completely consumed by his own pride, thinking himself to be the conqueror of Cupid. At the request of Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu devised a plan to rid Narada of his false pride and delusion. He created an astonishingly beautiful city on Narada's path. This city was more magnificent than even heaven itself. The prosperous king of this city, Shilanidhi, was preparing for the grand celebration of his daughter Srimati's Swayamvara, a voluntary marriage ceremony. Sage Narada wandered about until he arrived in that unparalleled city. King Shilanidhi warmly welcomed him and treated him with great respect. He sent for his daughter Srimati, who bowed at the sage's holy feet. Narada was captivated by the girl's exquisite beauty and exclaimed, "O king! Who is this celestial maiden?" The king replied with joined palms, "O sage! This is my daughter. She has now come of marriageable age and is seeking a qualified bridegroom for her Swayamvara. Kindly predict her destiny." However, by the time these words were spoken, Narada had become a victim of his own passions and desired the company of the enchanting damsel for himself. He said, "O great king! Your daughter is blessed with all noble traits. She is as auspicious as goddess Lakshmi, a repository of all virtues. Her future husband will undoubtedly be a magnificent god, supreme ruler, unconquerable, heroic, and equal to Lord Shiva himself, surpassing even Kamdeva." Blinded by the illusionary power of Lord Shiva, Narada was already under the control of lust and passion. He was consumed with the idea of possessing Princess Mohini for himself. Narada pondered over the fact that women are often drawn to charming personalities. Therefore, he decided to approach Lord Vishnu and obtain his form to captivate the princess. Narada believed that, appearing as splendid as Vishnu himself, the princess would undoubtedly choose him as her groom. However, at the request of Lord Shiva, Vishnu blessed Narada with a form identical to his own, except with the face of a monkey. Narada was completely unaware of the trick played on him by Lord Vishnu. He believed that he was now a replica of Vishnu himself. Filled with confidence, Narada happily sat among the other princes, believing that the princess would undoubtedly choose him. However, all the other princes saw Narada only in his old form. Only the two attendants of Rudra, disguised as Brahmins, knew the truth that Narada's face was now that of a monkey. They ridiculed Narada for being blinded by his burning desire for conjugal happiness. Nevertheless, Narada remained fixated on the princess with the golden garland in her hands, eager to be chosen as her bridegroom. However, upon seeing Narada's monkey face and Vishnu's body, the beautiful princess became enraged and walked away. Failing to find a suitable groom in the assembly, she stood motionless. At that moment, Lord Vishnu arrived, disguised as a king. The stunning princess placed the garland around his neck, and Lord Vishnu, taking her with him, immediately vanished back to his abode. When Lord Vishnu disappeared with Princess Srimati, Narada was consumed with rage. He was unable to comprehend what was happening, as he was still gripped with lust and passion. The attendants of Lord Shiva, disguised as Brahmins, then spoke to Narada, saying, "O Sage Narada, it is pointless for you to be deluded by your lust for the princess, considering you desire her solely based on your own beauty. Just take a look at your face, which is as ugly as that of a monkey." Upon hearing their words, Narada was astonished. He looked at his face in a mirror and was beside himself with anger upon seeing the face of a monkey staring back at him. The deluded and angry sage cursed the two attendants, saying, "O fools! You mocked me. Since you already knew the truth, why did you not tell me? Now go and be reborn as demons in your next life." Upon hearing the curse, the two attendants of perfect wisdom remained silent, aware that the sage was deluded and that Lord Shiva had willed it. Burning with anger, Narada set out for Lord Vishnu's abode. When he arrived, he bitterly remarked, "O Vishnu, you are a deceptive enchanter of the world, and your intentions are always impure. I curse you to suffer the pain of separation from your beloved. Since you gave me the face of a monkey, may that very race come to your aid." Lord Vishnu accepted the curse with gladness, believing it to be the will of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva then withdrew his enchanting illusion, and Sage Narada regained his normal wisdom, free of delusion. He repented deeply for his misbehavior and fell at the feet of Lord Vishnu, seeking his forgiveness. Lord Vishnu consoled Narada, revealing that Lord Shiva had planned the entire sequence of events to rid Narada of his pride and delusion. Narada was astounded to learn that all the gods, including Lord Vishnu and Brahma, operated at the will of Lord Shiva himself. His three offshoots are Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Rudra, the destroyer. Lord Vishnu comforted Narada, saying, "O great sage, Lord Shiva will bless you. Go to the abode of Brahma and listen to Shiva's hymns from your father." With these words, Lord Vishnu disappeared. After his encounter with Lord Vishnu, Sage Narada journeyed to the abode of Brahma. From there, he traveled to various holy places on earth, worshipping and venerating Lord Shiva's lingas. During his travels, he encountered the two attendants of Lord Shiva disguised as Brahmins. Narada felt remorseful for cursing them, but his curse could not be undone. As a result, he told the attendants that they would be reborn as the powerful demons Ravana and Kumbhakarna, born to the great ascetic Vishrava. However, they would be saved by Lord Rama, the incarnation of Lord Vishnu. Constantly chanting Lord Shiva's name purified Sage Narada's mind and intellect. Eventually, he returned to the abode of Brahma. The story of Sage Narada's pride and delusion serves as a lesson on the dangers of arrogance and the importance of humility. The story also emphasizes the power of devotion and the importance of chanting the name of the divine. By realizing his mistake and seeking forgiveness, Sage Narada was able to purify his mind and attain enlightenment.